Me and him may have been pulled over by the police.
Well, ain't that a shocker?
Yeah.
You know, you seem like the guy who would be pulled over by police every single day of your life, but this sounds like the first time it actually happened.
It is the first time I had an accident. Well, it's not the first time I've been pulled. Even pulled. But it was with my mom when I was a lot younger. Didn't know what I was doing. I offered the fucking cop lady.
Yeah, but when now, from another perspective, from anyone else's perception of you, they'd assume that you've had your run-ins from time to time, even though this seems like actually the first time.
I was like a 7-year-old or 8-year-old little kid. I'm not liking to get in any trouble. They ain't worrying about me. They're worrying about my mom and shit. Now it's me where I can get into trouble with the law. So
yeah, here's some news that'll shock you though. Remember Daryl?
Yes, I remember that fuckface. Let me guess. His dad killed his mom? Yeah, I heard that.
What?
What happened?
He's having a kid.
Huh?
Daryl's gonna be a dad.
What the fuck? What? You're bullshitting! You better be fucking joking. I swear to God. I will fucking... Are you kidding or no?
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh, God! You are the father! You are not the father!
I wish I could have seen him on that show. I wish he could have ever been on there.
That would have been perfect!
Now, all I know is that it was intentional and he wanted it. So yeah.
All right, fuck it. He could deal with fucking little shitheads.
There's gonna be a baby Daryl in this world.
No!
Sup, bro?
Well, I'm gonna be far away from that motherfucker anyways. By the time he's 18, I'll be fucking 30.
He is 18.
No, baby Daryl.
Oh, but the baby. I was about to say. I'm big. Hey, if that kid ever asks what was his dad like on his in his youthful days, just look up my channel. Then he'll know. Then the kid will know.
He'll be like, my father was a dumbass. He was a bipolar fuckface.
Yeah, Daryl has freakishly matured. It's like crazy. You won't even recognize him.
He's a mature son of a bitch.
But he also knows every in and out of right and wrong.
Alright, so he's not a complete fucking idiot. Alright. I can work with that.
You can work with that. Yeah. Sounds like you had a falling out with him or something.
No. Just not really,
I don't even remember the last time you spoke to him. Had to have been 7th or 8th grade.
No, I talked to him on PlayStation before.
Okay, yeah, afterwards, yeah.
It's been a long... But in real life, the last time I saw him was when we were on the bus. I was like, hey, we'll be freshmen, bro. Fuck all them 8th graders and 7th. You were talking all that shit. And then look at us now. It's still auto class, and I still want to take it. What happened? Me, him, 3 of his other white friends. They were hella young, not even 18, but young. Chilling in the back of the car. We're driving. You know, he picks me up in front of my place. I hop in. I'm like, there's like fucking 4 niggas. There's like 4 people in this car. So I get in the back, full car. We're driving, doing whatever, having a great time. We pull in the auto zone. He fucking he fucking puts his car up on the fucking curb so he can go under and take off the muffler. And, you know, it's loud as fuck. I got that shit on camera. You know, it's loud. Had a great time. We went to, you know, Taco Bell, got some burritos, dropped the little shitheads off as we were going home. Or we were going home. This is like, what, like midnight? 1 o'clock in the morning? So we go drive around for a minute, go to Denny's, chill for a minute, and then we go to get gas. And then we get gas, we're gonna go home. He turns into like, oh, let's fuck with this dude. Let's follow this Lyft driver. We follow him for like 20 to 30 minutes. He turns, we turn. He goes on a lane, he gets on a lane. And here's the thing. The way you know, here's how you know the person you're following knows you're following them. They turn into a different street instead of going to the main street. He turns to the neighborhood, turns to another neighborhood, and then goes back to the main street. So we know so we know that he knows we're following him. And we do that for like 20 or 30 minutes, and we're like, dude, he's got to pull in the police station. He's probably got the cop on the phone. And then, what do we know? 5 minutes later, bro, oh shit, bro, he pulled in the police station. All right, fuck it, make a U-turn up there. We make a U-turn, and we go to leave, and I spin around and I see red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. I'm like, shit.
You know that symbol. You know those lights.
I'm like, is it Christmas?
That's green and red.
Fuck! I'm colorblind. I'm sorry, officer.
Hi there, this is Brian from Alan Drums.
Nah, but that ass though. I was like, we pulled over. He's turned the car off. I looked at shit and I'm like, yo, you okay? You scared? He's like, me? Nah. You? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Kind of nervous and shit. So the cop walks up to the window. I'm just like sitting normal, like just basic chilling. I'm like, fuck it, just get the shit over with. You know, you got any weapons on you? Yeah, I got a weapon on me or two. Yeah. Janet's like, yeah, I got one on my right hip. I got a knife in the sun visor. I'm like, oh shit. But he's 18, so he can carry knives, so it's okay. So. Me, on the other hand, if I would have been caught with my switchblade and my double-edged dagger, boom, arrested, dude, fuck. And I was about to grab the son of a bitch before he picked me up, but I forgot it, and I'm glad I forgot it. I would have been fucked. You wouldn't have heard from me.
I would have heard from you for a long time.
Oh yeah, or maybe you would have heard from me. I would have been like, somebody give me Logan's number. I'm gonna call him like last minute, like, Logan, hey, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but there's fucking police here. There's police out there. Get the dogs! I gotta go!
No.
Just take the phone.
No, you call me. You call me in the middle of a riot.
Yes, basically. But yeah, that'll probably happen. But anyways, so we go, get searched, blah blah blah. The officer says like, sir, there's a deadly weapon to each of you. It's the fucking combat knife. And I'm like, step out of the vehicle. I'm like, all right. He pats me down. All right, sit on the curb. I'm like, okay. I sit on the curb. Doesn't handcuff me, so I'm like, oh, thank God, I don't have to be that scared. I mean, I am black after all. But then again, Chandler's white, so it's whatever. They're probably thinking, oh, this white man's taking the slave somewhere. He's not gonna hurt anybody.
White man's taking the slave somewhere. What?
Probably. That's what I got involved thinking. I mean, it's close. What do you say? So then, we're talking, blah 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 blah. Calls my mom. As soon as he called, like, oh, I'm gonna call your mom. I'm like, fuck. Like, I wasn't the whole time I was like, dude, let's follow this dude, do some crazy shit, and never talk to my mom about this ever. I'm like, that didn't turn out very nice. My mom fucking found out because the son of a bitch called her. I'm like, God damn it, officer, you've called my mom and I'm fucked. I am fucked. It's like, they called her at 1:30 in the morning saying, yeah, Simon here. Like, fuck. I'm like, I am ruined. And then like a week later, I'm like, alright, it's fine right now.
So this is all in the span of January, right?
That's about a week ago.
Yeah.
A week and 2 days. This was like a Saturday morning at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's about a week and 2 days ago. So then we, we're talking, and then they're done with me. They're done with Chandler. So they're, all right, you're clear to get in the vehicle. We get in the car. And this is like 1:30 in the morning. I have no jacket on, and then this is the second time this is the second running with the police I had in my life that I've actually could have gotten in trouble for law stuff. The first time I was carrying my PlayStation. I was running across. I looked at a fucking police car and I fucking started speed walking to get away from you because I don't trust cops. It was in my complex, and I saw another cop, so I turned the other way, and I was gonna run for it and get to my friend's place in the same complex as me, and that didn't work out because the fucking police officer fucking pulled in front of me, and they're like, stop right there. I'm like, fuck. And I was wearing red that day. And then the same day I got pulled over with Chandler, I was wearing red as well. But anyways, like I said, we get back in the vehicle. I'm freezing to death. I'm like, that was crazy. I'm like, oh my god, I'm scared. We turned on the car, we turned right, and we know another right, and we sit in the driveway for a second. We both look at each other, and we're like, yo, we were stupid. We could have fucking got shot. Like, bop, bop, bop. Dude, we fucking made it. I'm like, yeah, we fucking made it. We almost died, probably. For following some the dude we were following could have fucking stopped, got out, and pulled out a fucking gun and said bop, 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 and fucking killed us. But we didn't care. We didn't give a fuck.
Well, at least if I know if you're not on the PlayStation, I'll know that you've probably been through some shit.
True. But yeah, with that, I'm like, we go home. I'm like, dude, I'm scared, bro. I'm scared to go in my house. So I'm like, dude, walk in front of me or some shit. I don't want to go in my front door and have my mom beat my ass or something. He walks in front of me. I go in behind him. Mom's not even in the fucking living room. She's still in the bed. She's low key. Doesn't yell at us really. No. Chandler spends the night. Sleeps in my room. I sleep in my room as well. Wake up. We chat. I tell my phone. We chat for a minute. Blah, blah, blah. He gets up, goes to work. And then Mom's like, what the fuck was wrong with you? Last time I got a phone call, they told me blah, 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 blah was dead, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever. And then, but yeah, that was that. What else did we do? Yeah, we did a lot of coke on his trunk. No, I'm saying, that's fucking stupid. We ain't that stupid. But yeah. Also, recently,
that stuff will probably end up killing you in the future if you go that route.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Okay, recently he got drunk and he sticker bombed the fuck out of his car.
Where does the story end?
I'm about to end in a minute. And then I fucking today he picked me up from school. Dropped me off, and I look at he's like, hey, look at the front. I look at the front, and he's got a fucking teddy bear attached to his fucking front bumper, and I'm like, what are you, Trevor Phillips out this bitch? with the fucking stuffed animal inside shit, like, what the fuck?
It's only Trevor Phillips if you see an eye hole opened on the teddy bear.
Oh.
Because that's what Trevor did. He opened a little spot for himself.
Oh my fucking god, stop! I know what else happened besides that?
I thought you said the story was over.
So, and then so currently I had 4 phones on me, and then I was late to class for like 5 minutes because I was talking to a friend, and they were already calling the RC on me, bringing up a dude, and then either before or after he got there, she goes, he has 4 phones on him. Rats me out, and now I can't bring 4 phones. I can only bring 1 phone.
What's wrong with phones?
I had 4 phones on me for like 2, 3, or 4 phones for backup in case one gets taken away by a staff member or officer. Oh, no problem.
Oh wait, are you not allowed to have phones there or something?
No, you can. In case like you can't be on your phone at lunch sometime. Most of the time, you can't be on your phone at lunch.
Wait a minute. At school, you can't be on your phone at lunch. Well, yeah, you've
But do I listen? Fuck no!
No. Like our school is still free reign for stuff.
Lucky pieces of shit.
Why did you leave us, man?
I'm sorry. Where do you go?
East.
What? I thought you went to Buchanan.
No, literally, we're just literally, I guess, a few feet away from 7th and 8th grade. We just literally moved 1 building.
That's funny. That's depressing. See, I thought you were in Buchanan this whole fucking time. God damn it. Or is that Daryl or somebody I know?
No, Daryl was jokingly remarking that he was gonna go to Buchanan, saying he didn't want to go back because it was like jail for him. But no.
Whatever. Fuck it. I was gonna say, because if you knew somebody by the name of Isaac Cantu, that'd be fucking great. Beat his ass or something. But you don't, so it's whatever. Anyways, but enough about that faggot. What else? What the topic of? Oh yeah, the phone shit. Yeah, you can't be on your phone at lunch. But the reason I had phones on me, like multiple phones, was in case like I'm on my phone. All right, give me your phone. I'm like, fine. Gives them the dumbass phone that doesn't work, or it works but it's nothing that I want to use. I give them that phone. They take it. I bring back. I pull up my regular phone, my daily phone. You know.
And someone ratted you out.
Yeah, and now I can't fucking bring any of that shit. And you know how terrible it was today? So I'm in coffee shop, you know, doing shit, and my fucking teacher, she's a strict ass bitch. I hate her ass. But then again, the class isn't required, but still, I want to go to coffee shop because it's not fucking crazy. So, I have my phone. She goes, all right, everybody, leave your phones in the classroom and go to the coffee shop and get dressed. I'm like, fuck that. I leave my pocket. And Chloe is the bitch who ratted me out. Chloe, I'm just gonna say fucking Chloe.
It's always a Chloe. Like, even Adrian hates a person named Chloe at his school. It's always a Chloe.
I know! And this one's cute, but I can't smash because she's got a fucking date. And she's bisexual! Also, funny story though, later that day, I was moaning, I was like, oh, like a joke at lunch on the fucking stage. You know, fucking people. And she's like, that was a terrible, I was terrible. I was like, oh, you can do better? And she goes, oh. I'm like, oh, stop. You're gonna get me hard. Stop it. You're gonna get me fucking hard. It's gonna be embarrassing as fuck. So anyways, enough of that. So the teacher says, oh, leave your phones in class. I leave my phone in my pocket because I ain't gonna do that shit. And then Chloe goes, that means you too. I'm like, I don't even fucking listen to him. I leave it in my pocket. And I don't even use my phone. I don't even go on my phone that day at the coffee shop. I'm just doing whatever. I'm going to my class. I'm going to the coffee shop, doing whatever, waiting, getting my outfit. And she goes, so Gavin, where's your phone? Is your phone in the classroom? No. Where's it? It's my pocket. Like, I told you to put it in your pocket. And she's like, look at me, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm looking at her, and she's like, are you glaring at me? And starts slightly mouthing off to me. I'm like, is this bitch, like, not awake? Or did the bitch not get enough coffee? Or, like, what the fuck did the bitch want? Like, fuck. She got issued. So, that happened, and then, you know, she didn't take my phone away right there. But when I went to go change, I was, you know, being careful with my $100 right now I had like a $100 polo shirt on, and I didn't want to mess it up, so I was like, you know, taking off slowly and, you know, being all like mouth, like I was like mumbling some fucking hit word code, all that shit. And like 12 minutes, I guess she thought it was like 12 minutes me in the fucking bathroom. And I get out of the bathroom, put my shirt on, you know, whatever. And she's like, you're like, give me your phone. I'm like, why? Like, you were in there 12 minutes. You were probably on your phone. Give me your phone. I'm like, whatever. So I give her my phone. It's like, all right, give me your other phone. So I'm like, oh yeah, I know how she would know. I'll probably have other phones on me. Damn it, Chloe, you bitch! You know, she fucking ratted on me. I didn't yell that, but I wanted to, but I couldn't. So I was like, fuck, you know. So like. So I'm pissed. I'm like, I don't have any other phones. Like, alright. And then I have to fucking wait through the whole entire class till I fucking get out and I get my phone. She pulls this shit. She goes, alright, at the end of this class, she goes, I'm like, as the bell rings, I get up, I start to get my shit, and I go to, and I look at her and she reaches in her pocket. I'm like, yeah, she didn't reach for my phone, didn't she? She reached for her phone. She's like, hey, like, listen. And she goes, like, you're not allowed to have your phone in the coffee shop, and like if you have it in your if you have it in this class if you have it in your pocket tomorrow, you will have an F for the day. Like, I will, like, you don't have to be in this classroom. I will, you know, put you in a abstract or whatever the fuck the bitch said class. You know, this isn't a required class at all. It's blah 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 class. I'm like, and she's like, if you have that phone on you again tomorrow and it's not in your backpack in the classroom, it's going to the RC. I'm like, whatever, fine. You know, I'm like, you know, I laugh because I'm like, whatever, you ain't gonna do shit. Because it's my phone. But yeah, that's that story with that whole phone shit. And yeah, no, I ain't got no more stories.
Oh, thank God. Like,
except for that one time when I fucking I'm playing.